So you're thinking of moving to Richmond, Virginia? In this video, we're going to take you all around the city to 26 of the most popular places. These are the ABCs of Richmond, Virginia.
If this is your first time to our channel, be sure to subscribe to our channel and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first person to learn about market conditions in Richmond, Virginia. Hi, I'm Liz Allen.
And I'm Rachel Allegra. We work for the Yateman Group, a long and foster team. We get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you, and we absolutely love it. If you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're looking forward to helping you make a smooth move to Richmond.
So A is for art. Here we are at the VMFA, which is actually the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts. This institution was created to bring art and history together to enrich lives of Richmonders everywhere and people all over Virginia. It's not an ordinary museum. You'll find displays here, historical, relevant, everything from Cleopatra to whales.
B is for Belle Isle. This area stretches for miles and miles. People do so many different outdoor activities here. They kayak along the river, they hike along the numerous trails. There's trails that go all the way on that side. You just saw somebody jump in the water there. So there's so many things to do here. Kayaking, tubing down the river. It's super dog friendly. And then on Fridays, First Fridays are super fun. At Browns Island right here, which is part of Belle Isle, they have live music, food trucks, vendors, all sorts of things. You guys have got to check it out. C is for Carytown. There are so many things to do here. It is such a popular and famous place in Richmond. You could do all your grocery shopping, bar hopping, restaurants, getting fresh flowers. There's a farmer's market, there's festivals here, so many different things to do. One of my favorite places that I like to highlight is this bar across the street. There's no name outside of it, but it's called the Jasper, and it got awarded the best cocktail in the South. So if you guys are around in Richmond, you definitely need to check out the Jasper in Carytown.
D is for Diamond. Here at the Diamond, you're going to find the home of the Richmond Flying Squirrels, our baseball team. So this is a wonderful place to come with your family, and it is a premier location, especially in the summertime. There's all kinds of fun, free giveaways and promotions for your children, and you especially want to think about coming here on July 4th to see the fireworks. This is a Richmond tradition. Hey guys, E is for Edgar Allan Poe. I'm standing in front of the oldest home in Richmond, literally built in 1737. Edgar Allan Poe was a native Richmonder, which some people don't realize. And this right behind me houses the largest collection of short stories, manuscripts, everything that he did. And trust me, everything he did was a little bit on the dark and mysterious side, as you know. Case in point, they even have an enchanted garden over here, which is a great venue. If you want to get married at Edgar Allan Poe's museum, you can. And they specialize in an unhappy hour every Friday night. I want to do that. Let's do it.
F is for the Fan, another incredibly popular place in Richmond. There are so many historic houses here ranging from all different price points. It's called the Fan because if you look from a bird's eye view, the streets go out like a fan in all different ways, which is pretty cool. G is for Gardens. So around Richmond, there are so many community gardens because it's in the city. Right now, we're in one of my favorite community gardens that is near and dear to my heart, the Churchill Community Garden. So as you can see, people have their separate garden beds. There is actually a wait list to get into here because so many people want to get in. And there is even people who harvest bees in the back to make fresh honey. So be sure to come check it out when you're in the city.
H for the Hollywood Cemetery. 135 acres of the most amazing rolling hills, valleys, and trees that Richmond has to offer. And the good news is they still have burial plots available. So if you would like to be laid to rest with presidents, senators, other famous people, you're in luck.
I is for ice cream. Richmond is known for some of the best ice cream and desserts. Here is one of my favorite places called the Spotty Dog in Churchill. They make a New England style super creamy ice cream. So if you come here, be sure to check out the salty chocolate chip. You will not regret it. J is for James River. Richmond was literally built on this river. So many people back in the day used it for trade, and it is now called the River City. Now people use it for various outdoor activities like hiking along the trails of the river or biking on the trails, taking the boat out, fishing, kayaking, whitewater rafting, you name it. Check it out.
K is for kayaking. What fun is it to have a river city if you can't do a lot of stuff on the river? This is one of the most amazing spots to kayak around. Take a look.
L is for Libby Hill, one of Richmond's most famous parks. This is one of the highest points in the city, and it's also where Richmond got its name. It's surrounded by beautiful houses, and people often come here to exercise with the big stairs at the bottom over there, or they sit here and have a little picnic and enjoy the view. M is for Maymont Park. This is one of Richmond's most famous parks. It's 100 acres of estate and park. It's a great place to bring your family, great place to exercise, and you definitely need to check out the Nature Center and the Japanese gardens when you're here.
N is for Northside. When you hang out around Richmond long enough, you're going to find out that everybody talks about Northside and Southside, and the James River divides the city. So we're here just to show you a great attraction. Northside is Lewis Container Botanical Gardens. They also have Richmond International Raceway, Bryan Park, Ginner Park. Northside is great because you're about 10 minutes from the city, but you still are in the suburbs, and there is still so much to do over here.
O is for Oregon Hill. This neighborhood is a small, quaint neighborhood that sits right at the top of Belle Isle. In the wintertime, you can see a great view of the James River down there. Houses here range around the 300s, all the way up until about the 500s or high fives. So there's kind of a variety here. It's such a small, cute little quaint walkable neighborhood, so take a look. P is for Pearly's, one of Richmond's most famous restaurants. This is a Jewish deli. They've got everything here from smorgasbords, bagels and schmear, fresh pickles, smoked fish, all kinds of different meats. It is so good. Trust me guys, if you are in Richmond, you have to try this place.
Q is for Quirk. We're at the Quirk Hotel down in the city, and this has been such a fun place for people to come to. People absolutely love the girly, nostalgic feel here, but then they get up on the rooftop and it's so awesome to see the whole city. You can start here with a coffee bar, then wind up for happy hour, and then they of course have an amazing dining farm-to-table experience with local cuisine. R is for racing. We're here at the Richmond International Raceway, right outside of the city in Henrico County. This is a 1,000-acre complex and hosting 2 NASCAR events every year. NASCAR Infinity, NASCAR Cup Series. You don't want to miss this, and it's absolutely a Richmond favorite. So they also hold other events here. They do Richmond Home Show, Garden Show, Chili Cook-Off. There's a lot going on to see. Racing fans, let's go.
S is for Scott's Addition. Scott's Addition is one of the most booming, happening places in Richmond. It is packed with bars, breweries, distilleries, restaurants, and more.
Main Street Station right behind me. Opened in 1901, but it has been through a lot of stuff. It's been through fires, relocations, and hurricanes. Currently an urban, modern transportation hub with Amtrak, GRTC, the Pulse, even connecting to the Virginia Capitol Trail. This is an iconic area of Richmond, and they're a wonderful place to have an important event or a wedding. It's loud here, lots of trains. Thanks for looking. U is for university. Richmond has 3 universities: VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, Virginia Union University, and University of Richmond. So V is for Virginia's Capitol Building. This is one of the most amazing buildings. Thomas Jefferson designed it, was not in the mood to copy the British at that time, so went to Paris, got inspired by this neoclassical design, and we're really proud of it, as well as that statue of George Washington behind me. W is for whitewater rafting, and this is one thing in Richmond, again, that we're very proud of. This is the only urban city that has a river running through it where you can jump on Class 3 and Class 4 rapids, enjoy an amazing sunset. They literally have a program called Weekend on the Sunset River, and you will absolutely enjoy that very much. I have had people say to me, you know what, Liz, it was the most exciting yet still peaceful event. With that sunset and that Richmond landscape, you do not have to go to West Virginia. So X is for Christmas lights, and I want to introduce you to Richmond's famous tradition of the Tacky Light Tour. I've been doing this my whole life since I'm a Richmond nativer, and it's actually a time when homeowners spend all year planning and scheming and talking with their families and making a huge display in their front yards. You'll see everything there, and it's super fun to go ahead and get a party bus, rent a limo, treat your family, make a memorable occasion looking at Christmas lights and celebrating the world's most popular holiday with Richmonders.
Y is for yoga. Yoga is so popular in Richmond. It has really taken off. Right here we're standing in front of 3S Yoga, which is a super popular place in Churchill. People do yoga in the park, in Libby Hill Park or other parks around the city. And they also do hot yoga bar if you really want to get your sweat on.
Z is for zoo. Welcome to the Richmond Metro Zoo. We're so proud of this zoo. You don't have to drive to Washington to go to an amazing zoo. So we have 2,000 animals here, all diverse species, some even endangered. They look amazing. They're loving their spacious habitats. We have rhinos, we have tigers, we have cheetahs, even orangutans. They're well taken care of. It's such a fun, friendly environment, and you can literally let these gentle giants called giraffes eat out of your hand. It's a wonderful experience for you and your children. I don't know what to say.
Okay, I messed up again.
Here at the Richmond, sorry, start it.
I think it's close enough though.
If this,
I'm just blabbing now.
gotta do kayaking again.
One of Richmond's, gosh. Was that good?